Do you know that anxious feeling just as you sit down to write, or when you go to post on social media, or start to share your opinion in a group of people? We call it writer's block or imposter syndrome. But what if I told you it could actually be linked to your ancestors? For centuries, people, mainly women, were killed for working with their intuition and sharing their wisdom. Being seen, speaking up, and having a voice were dangerous. Let's look at how the witch wound could actually be the source of your creative block and how you can start working with it so that you can share your unique voice that is so needed in this world. In the book, Heal the Witch Wound, Celeste Larson defines it as a collective intergenerational psychic wound that is rooted in the burning times, an era of widespread persecution and violence against suspected witches. It's something that our ancestors went through and we still carry it in our memories, in our body's memory. When you go to write and your hands freeze and mind blanks, or you go to speak and you feel your voice tighten and your mouth go dry, it's your brain keeping you safe. I've discussed in a previous video that the term witch had been used and warped by those who wanted more power over others, whether from misunderstanding or from opportunism or both. Now it is safe. Yes, there will still be plenty of people who do not understand your intuitive processes, your connection to nature, or your nuanced way of expressing yourself. But there will be plenty of people who do. And it is so needed to have different voices, different lived experiences contributing to the world. And the number one person who needs to hear your words, feelings, and thoughts is you. Let's do something practical right now and get you connecting back to your voice and expressing again. Okay, I want you to recall a time when you went to go and say something or write something and the words didn't come out for whatever reason. Or they came out in a way that you didn't intend. You didn't fully express what you were going to say. Recall that time. It may be a very early memory, or it may be something that happened today. Whatever first comes to your mind, go with whatever first comes to your mind. Then I want you to work with these sentence stems and fill in the blanks. Get a piece of paper, get a pen, write this down. I wanted to say this, fill in the blank, but I stopped myself because, fill in the blank. Now I choose to write because. Writing with prompts really helped me. About 10 years ago, I felt very creatively blocked and also very blocked within myself as well. And I recently came across some old exercise books, writing books from a few years prior to that, where I could see I had started and then stopped. And then about 10 years ago, I came across a creative writing class. It was a funded class for the community. They had funded this acclaimed author and TV writer who was also a very good teacher, and I am so fortunate and so grateful that I came across it. I was petrified going to the class. I really had all those fears of, I'm not going to be good enough. I know I've tried writing before and it hasn't come out. I know that I had written as a child and really loved it, and also I know that I had vulnerability around sharing. I was in a place where I wasn't fully trusting myself, I wasn't trusting my intuition, and I wasn't trusting my human writing expression abilities. So I went along to this class, and straight away at the beginning of the class, she opened it up by saying, okay, I'm going to give you a few prompts. Choose one of the prompts, write them down, then choose one of them. Then she set a timer for 4 minutes. And then she said, just write, stream of consciousness. Do not censor yourself, do not edit, just write, just let whatever is out onto the page. Just say one thought and then another, then the next one. And I was like, okay. And she gave us this prompt, and it made me think of something that happened probably about a couple of hours earlier in that day. And I just started writing about it. And then at the end, she just said, okay, we're all going to go around and read it. Talk about tightening of the throat and mouth going dry. I was so scared, but I started reading it and I was like, oh, so exhilarating. I was like, right, I'm expressing myself to a room full of people with something that happened, and it was so freeing. And when I first started doing it, I really gave myself quite a practice of doing it, of putting aside time in my schedule each week. And this was recommended by the teacher, where she would say, write in your diary, put aside that time, and then turn up to that session and write, and then also reflect on it afterwards. Then went on to create creative projects out of it. I also started improv at that time as well, so I'd say that also helped me connect to my voice. But the writing is something that I could do anytime. It's something I could do on my own. All I need to do is pick up a pen, have some paper, and there is power in that. Now I love helping other people write with prompts, connect to their voice, and get writing. It's a 7-day writing guide that I've made. It's an ebook. You can download it from the description. The link will be there. Different people, as we know, work in different ways. And what I really found for me is to create, and also to create within life, I like responding to external stimuli. This is why prompts really work for me. And then I am an intuitive person, so once I have that prompt, then I go into the flow. And I know that I'm not the only person who works like this. So if you have been struggling to write, it might be worth giving that a go. Go ahead and write witch.